morning, y'all. Happy Saturday. It's the weekend and your girl's got a long run to do. I say that with excitement because I gotta hype myself up because I'm not really feeling up for it. I was feeling up for it yesterday, but waking up this morning, my legs feel, I don't know why I did this, but I did legs 2 days ago. I feel like if I were to do a leg day, I would usually put it at the start of my week so that I have, you know, a decent amount of time to recover come my long run. But I did that 2 days ago. And so yesterday was kind of sore, just a little tender. What's going on with this little hair here? But today I do feel even more sore. I'm just gonna have to run through it because this is the way that works best with my weekend. I really want to do my long run on Saturday because tomorrow I have plans. Long runs on Sundays are fine too, but the fact that Monday comes right after is like, oh. But if you do it on Saturday, you get the Sunday afterwards, and then, you know, it just feels like a proper break and just like a time to relax and really just enjoy the end of the week. Clearly, I just recently woke up, came to the kitchen to refill my water, make a coffee, probably get started on breakfast soon, honestly, because I think the earlier I start and get out the door is better. Also, what time is it? I don't have my watch. Alright, I do about that much hot water and then I do my double shot espresso. Last weekend I had a 15-mile long run, and that was one of my first long runs in a very long time where I actually did not drink coffee beforehand. And I think that was just by chance. I actually don't know why I didn't drink coffee before my run that day, but I had a really good run. I wouldn't even say that when I drink coffee, it's for the caffeine per se, but it's more so just the warm drink and the flavor. So I really don't know how caffeine affects me and my body and whether or not that benefits me before a run. I think at this point, it's just a habit thing. And also it does get the bowels moving. But also I feel like it's good to not rely on coffee to get your bowels moving. But I feel like it definitely speeds up the process. We want healthy digestion, healthy regular digestion. By the way, I just put a cold foam creamer on top. So good. So good. I'm not typically a sweet coffee girl, but sometimes I will buy that cold foam creamer. And when it's in the fridge, I can't not drink it. Like, it's just so yummy. We'll do one of the biggest slices. There we go. Perfectly ripe bananas. Oh my gosh. I went for extra crunchy peanut butter. What the heck? Oh my, very crunchy. Wow, that's a lot of freaking peanuts in there. I might have to buy extra smooth jar of peanut butter to offset this. I don't know, I just want to try something different, even though I know for a fact I'm a smooth peanut butter gal. Damn. All right. Crunch. Oh, this really feels like marathon prep now. You know what they say, you gotta practice your long runs as if it's race day. That's the time to test your meals, your gels, your outfit, your shoe. Well, yeah, your shoes too. Just every aspect, especially if it's your first marathon that you're training for. Those 17, 19, 21, 22 mile long runs, you're gonna wanna run them like it's the real thing. Not the pace, because you still should be taking them slow, but in terms of the prep and everything you might need for the actual run. There we have it, my signature. For every marathon that I've ran so far, or just any race really, I make sure to go to the grocery store before my actual race day, pick up a loaf of bread, a couple bananas, and a jar of peanut butter, or bring it if I can. If I'm checking in a bag, then I'll just throw my jar of peanut butter if I have one small enough. Clearly, I cannot travel with this big boy. I make it a point to acquire my pre-run meal just because you want to stay consistent with it. You don't want to eat anything different or anything too crazy. I'm wondering if in London, I mean, I'm sure they have all the things, but maybe I might want to try the crumpet. I've heard good things about the crumpet. By the way, if any of you guys are from London or you'll be there that weekend, let me know. If you have any recommendations, also please leave them for me because I have a bunch of recommendations from one of my friends. I haven't had the time to just research all of it, you know, look it up or save it on Google Maps or whatever. But if there are some must-try restaurants or just like must-see, must-do, must-eat things, let me know. I haven't been to London since I have been to the UK once. I think I was in maybe maybe even younger grade. I think I might have been like 9 years old. So really long ago, don't remember anything really. I went with my aunt and my uncle and my cousin because my uncle is British. So along that trip, we went to his hometown. We stopped in London. We also went to Ireland, which was really cool. The only thing I remember from that trip though, like one of the few things, I do remember drinking a lot of English breakfast tea with like a little cube of sugar and some creamer or whatever. So good. And then I specifically remember getting fish and chips in Dublin. That's about all I remember though, which sucks, but it's okay because finally going back as an adult. I am curious to know, did you guys grow up traveling? Our family definitely did not do a whole lot of traveling. If we did travel, it was to just more local places. Every Christmas, we would always drive up to Tahoe. When I was really young, we would drive to LA because my sister had basketball tournaments. Go to Vegas, Reno, just little road trips. My first time traveling abroad was when I went to England, actually. I took that flight alone because my family was already there. That's pretty crazy to think about. In more recent years, I've been blessed with so many travels and I enjoy doing it at this age because I feel like I can really just enjoy all aspects of traveling and really remember everything, and especially since I document and vlog a lot of it. Yeah, obviously it would have been cool to see more of the world as a kid, but who knows, maybe I wouldn't have been able to like soak in as much of it because, I mean, clearly I don't remember much from my trip to Europe. But yeah, I would love to know how you grew up, your relationship with traveling, I guess. I really do appreciate having the time to do it, having the funds. In a family of 5, that's an expensive trip, especially going international. But I would say really fond memories were made on the little annual trips that my family would take. The really simple ones, just to Tahoe or to LA. It may not seem like the most glamorous destination vacation, but we had fun. And those are like core parts of my childhood, so I wouldn't trade it for anything. It's cool that I get to travel now, some for pleasure, some for work, which that blows my mind because I remember, actually now that I'm thinking about it, I'm pretty sure at one point, maybe when I was still in college, I did a Q&A on my channel and someone had asked me like, what do you want to do for work when you grow up?
Someone even asked me like what my dream job is or what I see myself doing in the next few years. Dream job, definitely to travel for work, whether that be with a company or working for myself as a travel vlogger. I think that would be so freaking sick.
Little did I know though, I thought maybe I would just be like working at a corporate job that like sent me places and, you know, get to go on cool little trips like that. But no, this is like, I didn't even know that this kind of travel for work existed. It's crazy. Yeah, I like just remembered all of that. I always go for bottoms with pockets so that I have more storage for my gels, my phone. I also wear my belt, so that's another little pocket, but I simply cannot do a long run without pockets. So I really like the pocket shorts from Gymshark. Usually never an extra small in anything Gymshark, but for these ones specifically, I have to size down. I think I'm gonna go with this brownish purple color almost and pair it with this pink long sleeve. This is Lululemon. I figured if I'm wearing a long sleeve and shorts, I feel like that kind of offsets itself. If I did a long sleeve and leggings, then it feels very claustrophobic. I don't know. Does that make sense? So yeah, I think I'll do that. If I want to take off the long sleeve later, I'll wear this reddish sports bra that kind of goes with this color palette. Freaking love this color. I love the little thumb holes too. Yeah, cute. This drawer has my miscellaneous running things, so I hold my bottle, my belt, some running hats. I think I'll just go with this white one. Brushed my teeth, did my skincare. Just gonna put on a layer of sunscreen, of course. I got the glow screen here, which I like, but I can't find my La Roche-Posay 100 SPF. I can't find it. I don't know where it is. I haven't seen it in a while. So I may need to get a new bottle of that because I love that stuff. How can you say no to 100 SPF? I mean, this is 40. It does give like a really nice glow though. I do like to wear a hat, so the sun doesn't hit me so directly. The lightest bit of brows. I just use a powder just to fill in. Oh my gosh, I totally missed. Just to fill in the ends like so. Light fill in. And then hair. I usually put my hair in a lower ponytail. After a long run, it's usually always a hair wash day. So let me test to make sure. Yep, that's good. Just gonna slick back the hair right by my ears. I don't always do this, but sometimes it's nice so that my hairs aren't flying everywhere. Brush that back. Top of my head doesn't really matter so much. I'm gonna do a little bit of leave-in conditioner into my ponytail before I braid it. It's gonna just be soaking for the next 2.5 hours, however long this thing takes me. And then when I come home and finally shower, yeah, it's like a hair mask. No, I'll use this. I was thinking maybe I could actually use a hair mask. It comes in a little spray bottle, so it's convenient. Oh my gosh, that got all over my neck. Oh gosh. Ooh. It's a little damp, it makes it easier to braid. My hair is like pinned straight and super slick, so the braid can get a little slippery. This just gives it some more weight. Can't go too far down because I have layers, kind of. I really do need a haircut though, but I think I might wait till after my race. Make sure that's snug so it doesn't get knocked off by the wind. Oh my god, last week's long run, it was so windy. My hat was flying everywhere. I had to tighten it so much. I think I need to curve this a little. I don't look very good with the flat bills. Okay. Fuel drawer, which I bought 2 freaking boxes of these goos, chocolate flavor and then the orange flavor. These are in my top 5 flavors of the goo. Ran out of my Morton gels, which is what I've been more consistently using. I'll probably repurchase those. For now, I do want to get through these, obviously. Yeah, last week I did not mind them. I do bring a mix of the flavors, so a couple of the chocolate, a couple of the orange. I definitely have to eat the chocolate ones first and then go to the orange, because once I go orange first, it's really hard for me to go chocolate. I don't know. I'm weird like that. That was the case for the New York City Marathon because I brought these gels with me and I was doing orange for like the first 4 gels, and then the 5th gel I had was chocolate, and I was like, that was not sitting well, so I had to go grab a gel from off the course. I mean, they were passing out gels during the whole race, which is awesome. Different flavors, caffeinated, non-caffeinated. This is still a full box. I think I'll do 3 chocolate. The chocolate on a colder fall winter run, I feel like it hits. I do like a fruity flavor for when it's warm, sunny, that kind of vibe. I'll bring 5. I think I'll do 5. 4, 8, 12, 16. Oh, I probably don't even need that many. I might want to play around with taking them more frequently instead of waiting. I mean, I could even do like 3.5, 3.75. Really depends. Last but certainly not least, I must pack my hydration. So we've got LMNT, of course. Thank you to LMNT, by the way, for partnering with me on this video. This combo right here, this is so important to me. Let me go fill these up really quick. I feel very strongly about carrying my own hydration for my long runs, for actual race day, for a number of reasons. Number one, I think it's the most convenient just because it's literally on my hip. I can grab my bottles and take a sip whenever. I don't have to wait for an aid station. Also, I'm really freaking bad at drinking the aid station water cups. I've tried the pinch and hold method. It always ends up in my nose, and then I'm spending the next 30 seconds to a minute trying to recover from that water cup. So to avoid that, I just bring my own water. And then also I like to add my own electrolytes. On course, they'll usually offer water or some sort of electrolyte drink. I don't always know what brand it's gonna be or how much actual electrolytes there are in that. Sometimes they don't taste the greatest. So I bring what I know and what I love, which is LMNT. This is my favorite electrolyte drink mix. It comes in this perfect little perfect little packet, and it does make it very easy to travel with. In each packet, you're getting 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, 60 milligrams of magnesium, no added sugar, but it's the perfect salty, sweet, refreshing burst I need during a run, after a run. To prep, I take one of these packets and I'll split it amongst these 2. The ratio is up to you. 16 to 32 ounces is what they recommend, but it's really up to you. Yeah, if you guys have been around on this channel, you guys know how much I love LMNT. It's definitely a big part of my running workout routine. It's just a ritual at this point. I'm just such a fan of the flavors. I love their raspberry, citrus, orange, grapefruit, an ice cold glass of water. It's divine. But yes, with the amount of sweat and salt that I'm losing during my runs, it's really important for me to be rehydrating and replenishing that. If you guys are interested in trying LMNT, you guys can use my link, drinklmnt.com/sanfrankrisco. That's DRINKLMNT.com/sanfrankrisco. With any LMNT purchase, you're gonna get a free sample pack, so that's 8 of these packets in different flavors, so you can try them all. Watermelon, mango chili. Oh, the chocolate one is good. You put that in a hot drink or hot water. I highly recommend. I don't know what I would do without my electrolytes. Let's get these strapped on. This is usually like the last step I do before I head out the door, so we gotta embark on this 17 to 18 mile journey. Let's get it. Just plugged my boots in. I'm gonna charge these up so they're good to use later. I think I'm gonna bust out these are my Saucony Endorphin Pro 4s. These are the shoes that I wore for my most recent marathon, which is also the race that left me a little injured. on my right foot. Haven't put these on since that. I've been a little cautious and weary, a little nervy. I haven't ran in my carbon plated shoes in so long, so I feel like I need to get a feel for them again. This run would be a good time to do so. They feel good. Oh wow. Oh, why am I nervous? Why am I nervous? Oh my gosh. This is gonna be my 4th marathon. We've been here before. Why am I nervous? It's fine. It's fine. We freaking got this. Let's head out.
Yeah.
Alright, it's just before 10 a.m. There's so many people out today. It's so nice to see. But I'm doing one big loop around the park and then I'm gonna go down the beach, around the lake, back towards the beach, and that should be where I end. I know the route in my head, but I don't know what mile I'm on right now. And I'm gonna try to just not pay attention to my watch. Also, because I'm wearing the long sleeve, it makes it harder to look at my watch. I might have to check later for when to take my gels, but for the most part, I wanna go very intuitive with this one. Also, I need to start practicing vlogging during my long runs again. My arm's tired already. Alright, I missed this light, so perfect time for my first gel. Wait, so random. I just passed by a girl who went to my high school. Wow, that's crazy. I am on cruise control. I think it's been about an hour now. But I routed myself so that first bit was pretty much all uphill, rolling hills, I guess, and heading west through the park, it's up and rush downhill. So I get to cruise for a little, and then it flattens out, and then the lake is pretty rolling hills again. But I enjoyed that because sometimes I'll do the opposite, so I'll have to end with the hills. That's honestly so brutal. Did myself a favor today. I'm at mile 7.5, so I'll take my second gel. Yeah, I'm just gonna try taking my gels a little earlier, with like a little less time in between. I'm gonna fill my water here while I have a chance. Firefighters here on their coffee break. Oh, sorry. Okay, let's see. What station are they from? 2? 2. I could be completely wrong. Gel number 3 right before mile 11, and I made it to the lake. Hooray! Take in these breaks. Red lights, they're a gift. All right. I've established a few different ways to run the lake depending on how much mileage I need. Shortest loop is around 4 miles. The full loop is 4.5, but if you want to go a little extra, you can cut into where the golf course is, run all the way down to the clubhouse, basically to the first tee box, run through the parking lot, and then back. That gets you to like 6 miles. I probably only need to do 4 here, so I'm gonna cut across the bridge. This is honestly incredible. I have 0.1 left, and I honestly feel like I could keep going. Like, I was originally gonna go 18 instead of 17, just because I did skip a run this week, so I was like, oh, maybe I'll make up for it with that 1 extra mile. But honestly, I'm feeling good. I'll just stop 17. Whatever happened earlier in this week, it's done. I don't have to hold on to guilt about it. I can just let myself feel good about this run. And now, oh no, you're good. It's okay. All right, I'm done. Whew. That was so good. Thoroughly enjoyed that. What the heck? You guys gotta rate how that felt.
I'm gonna say that was very strong. That was a moderate effort. Okay. I feel fine. I feel great. That was a solid run. I've been home for a while now, but I've just been on my phone because gotta post on Strava, gotta post on Instagram. Does anyone care about my run? Probably not, but I'm gonna share it anyway because I'm proud. I feel accomplished. Truly though, when I post anything regarding my runs, it's honestly a little diary entry for myself. There's gonna come a day in the future where I'm gonna look back on this very trading block and just be so proud. So I gotta document these moments. I gotta highlight the highs and I mean also show the lows. You get all of that here on YouTube at least. But yeah, that was honestly so fun. Again, I feel like I could have kept going, but I'm pleased with my 17. I did not end up taking my 4th and 5th gel. Literally just had my 3 chocolates and that was good. This was definitely needed throughout my run. If I don't have my Aquaphor on a long run, I will go into a state of panic. So necessary. I'm gonna shower, do my boots. Recovery starts now. Hold on to my trash like a good citizen. Oh, the best feeling. My mom is making jjajangmyeon, which is black bean noodles. So I'm gonna eat that and I'm pretty sure it's ready right now. So I'm gonna quickly I'm gonna do part of my skincare and then do a face mask while I do my recovery boots after I eat. But I'm gonna do these toner pads. Oh, just get one per cheek. Sometimes a third one for my forehead. Do I know exactly what these do? Not really, but sure as heck feels good. It smells so good. This is the Medicube Deep Vita C pad. They have a bunch of different ones for different things. I think I saw a TikTok and some girl was like, if you have this, this, and this, or you want to do this, this, and this for your skin, then get this. Spread the product, girl. Yeah, I just use it as a toner pad. Just let it sit on these spots and then I'll move it around, shift it down, let it sit, keep repeating until they somewhat dry out. But yeah, just so I have something on my skin so it doesn't dry up while I eat. Damn. Oh, it's loaded. It's got shrimp. Had about half of that bowl of nudes, which I will eat in probably a couple hours. But I'm gonna make a shake, a protein shake, so that I can sip on that while I do my boots for some recovery. Other half of my banana from this morning. I guess I'll just finish it. Skip in half. Very simple. My station has been set up. This is heaven. My boots are fully charged. My pajamas, oh my gosh. Prop myself up a little more before I turn these on because they're gonna get loud. Got my little protein shake. Chocolate peanut butter from Transparent Labs, out of banana, milk, so good. I had the smallest bit of coffee left from this morning, so I just poured that in here as well. That's actually so good. With a little bit of coffee. I've got my water. And just like that, another long run done. That one actually went by pretty quickly. I always go to the highest level in 45 minutes. Start. Not my mom coming in with literal garlic fries. What the heck? These look so good. She literally said she was craving garlic fries, so she whipped it up and brought a plate to my room. A little snacky, never hurt anybody. And to offset the saltiness of that, we have a big bowl of fruit. Strawberries, blueberries, grapes. I'm just binge watching DIY apartment makeovers for funsies. My perfect Sunday. Wait, no. My perfect Saturday. It's only Saturday. Yes. Good morning, y'all. Happy Sunday. I am actually feeling perfectly fine after yesterday. My recovery is great. I'm walking around as normal, which I mean, I would hope so. I mean, usually after a long run, I feel a little tender in the legs, but I did some cleaning and some last minute touches on my little transformation video that you guys should definitely watch. I'm surprising Krista tonight. Yeah, gonna reveal the new space to him. But yeah, that is why I'm a little stuffy. It was like super dusty, you know, I was vacuuming and all that. But I'm back home now and I just whipped up my breakfast. I've been obsessed with my different toasts. My avocado toast. I've got my cottage cheese toast. Looks so freaking good. This is my late breakfast, early lunch. Today I'm actually golfing. I don't even know the last time I played. Probably January, so it's been a couple months. The last time I played though, it progressively got very, very miserable as the round continued on. It was so cold that day. It was actually my birthday weekend. But by hole 13, 14, I'm usually already kind of like ready to tap out. I had to wear 3 different layers and a hat, my gloves, double up my gloves. I don't think that'll be the case today. We're only playing 9 holes, playing with 3 of my girlfriends, which should be really fun. That's in a couple hours, and that was my main plan for Sunday, and so that's why I really wanted to do my run on Saturday, because chances of me going out to play 9 holes and walking those 9 holes would be pretty slim if I did a long run like 17 miles in the morning.